Hello everyone, this is Arafallen here with a mini glitch explanation from Link to the Past. This is called Bonk Prize Pre-Collection. Bonk being what happens when you dash and bonk into something. Bonk prizes then are things that pop out of items like trees or especially these pile of rocks when you run into them. For instance, this one, you bash into it, a bomb pops out. That bomb is always there, it will always come out when you break the pile of rocks. So this is a reliable way to stock up on bombs if you need them when you have the boots. But that's not the interesting part about this. The interesting part is the pre-collection. Now what happens with these prizes is they're actually there before you free them. So if I throw the boomerang at this, you'll notice it hits the corner of that and kind of stops. If I throw it over the other side, it goes straight through the rocks. That bomb is actually there in the top left pile of the stack of blocks. Now normally if I were to bash into this now, the bomb would kind of weep out bombs to the side. Now if we're dashing at it from the top, that could possibly bounce into Link, be collected right away, but from the bottom there's no possible way that could happen, and yet it's collected immediately. So what's going on here, and I know about this thanks to an FMP explication, which I will link to in the description. Basically, the sprite is there, it is active, the bomb is there, which lets the boomerang and hookshot interact with it. However, because it is in a special state, it cannot be collected immediately. You have to actually free it first. The thing is, as soon as you do free it, because you've already interacted with it with your boomerang or hookshot, it's collected immediately. It actually gets slightly stranger than that, because the game basically attaches it to your what's called an ancilla, which is what they call auxiliary sprites like your boomerang, hookshot, sword beams, etc. Where it really gets interesting, and I wouldn't have known about this if I hadn't read the explication, is if you spawn another ancilla in the same spot, most easily done by throwing the boomerang again. Let me do that better. I'm going to need to slow that down to show it, but the bomb actually attached itself to the boomerang that I threw after having already collected it, and then came in and was collected when the boomerang got back to Link. Now, pre-collection is more useful, of course, with fairies, which have a tendency to fly away and get into awkward places where you can't see them. Now, the Dark World equivalent of this same stack of blocks actually has two fairies under it, one in each of the top corners, so again, if you throw your boomerang at them, they get collected immediately. If you're watching closely, you can see them briefly appear on top of Link before being collected. And again, if I just collect one of them and hit the box, the other one goes free. I guess boomerang and hookshot can collect fairies, in case you didn't know that. So I'm just going to do the thing where I throw another boomerang again to make it pop up on the side, just to demonstrate that. And there's the fairies on the boomerang again. So yeah, it's a weird little thing. It's a quirk of how the game handles items, and it is occasionally useful if you want to collect something more quickly, and especially with fairies if you don't want to give them a chance to run away. Now if you're using the hookshot, do note that the hookshot will not go through the piles of blocks, so you need to hit the top corner where the item is. But other than that, it works with either hookshot or boomerang. It works in, as far as I know, every Super Nintendo Super Famicom version, including the English version, which I am currently playing on. Yeah, it's just a fun little thing. So, this has been Arafallen explaining the Bonk item pre-collection glitch, and I hope you enjoyed.